Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here in Glasgow, delighted to be joined by Mr. Reece Porter. Reece, last time I saw you, well, I didn't see you because you knocked him out too quick. I wasn't even in the arena, first round stoppage, but I was here to witness that one. Another first round stoppage. You must be happy with that.
Very happy, mate. That's the plan, isn't it? Get them out quick.
That's it. You said in there you don't get paid for overtime. But that is a thing in boxing. Obviously, you want to go home with no marks on your face and no injuries. You get back to the gym and keep working hard. But that being said, you're clearly too good for these journeymen that you're facing now. You're clearly going to need to step up in your next fight. Is that what you're hoping for?
That's it, mate. We're looking for 50-50s. Titles, we want to push on now. I can't keep getting these journeymen. I'm going to stop them around. Sounds good in that, but we want the tougher fights. That'll get us going.
Well, that's what, when I spoke to Eddie Hearn down in Liverpool this week, he made a lot of emphasis on the fact that he's sick and tired of fighters taking these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 easy fights, and when they get to that step up, they haven't been there, so they don't know what it's like, and then they end up crumbling. Obviously, you want to step up now. You want them 50-50 fights, but what is your team saying? Obviously, as a fighter, you'll jump in with 100%. Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn right now. Do you know what I mean? But what's your team saying in reference to stepping up?
I think they're on the same boat. I'll get back away after this one, speak to my manager, speak to Ian, see what he's saying about it. But I think it's time we get a step up. Middleweights in Britain, they're all out there, so we might as well fight them.
It's a tasty division.
Quite right. Tasty that.
Talk to me about, obviously, we'll go back to the fight there. It seemed like you were comfortable in there. You almost sort of like knew the presence of your opponent that never phased you, and you seemed comfortable in there. You weren't worried about what's coming back, and it seemed like you were just like, right, I'm getting him out here now. Is that how you felt in there with the opponent? Because obviously you need somebody with the same ambition as you, but is that how you felt in there? Just too confident?
I felt he felt as if he was a bit hard done by getting stopped that quick. But I think once the first couple of uppercuts went in, I think after that he was feeling it. He was getting punched, clubbed about the head, and it's obviously you need to save yourself a fighter sometimes, don't you? Or save a fighter for yourself, sorry. So it was good. We step up, get it out, but I don't think middleweight when we're cutting down, a lot of these boys only handling the power, which is obviously big time for me. So that's what we want. Knockouts.
We want knockouts. That's what we pay our money for, and that's why we love boxing. Obviously, the middleweight division, is that what you're sticking at? Could you make championship 154 light middle, or is that going to be too tight for you and you're going to stick it around that 160? Maybe
further down the line. The new I'm looking at middleweight, and then we can talk maybe about moving down further. But it's a big jump, especially when we're working and stuff as well. Maybe when we go full time, getting down the weights a wee bit more will be an easier task. But as of now, middleweight. So I feel as if my power in that, I can retain my power at middleweight. I don't think these boys are going to punch harder, so I'm wanting for the challenges.
Obviously, you want that step up, and are you going to be out again this year, or was it going to be 2024? We'll see you next.
Maybe this year, maybe a wee down south number. We'll see. I'm still in the works, so we'll see how that goes. I'll have a wee couple of days rest with us back in the gym, keep us going, keep straight and narrow right through. Obviously getting Christmas dinner and that, but we might have one before then, so maybe get another one this year potentially, and then big things next year.
Yes, well, that leads me on to my next question. Obviously, going into 2024, you're only 4-0, I believe that's now. 4-0 as a professional, so you're still relatively a prospect. Still learning the craft. That I would like to say is because boxing, you're always got to develop and learn, especially when you step up the fighters and stuff. So tell me, 2024, what are you hoping for as a fighter?
Titles. I want to step up in class. As I feel I'm ready to go that step up now. As you see, I'm putting these boys out in the first round, so why no? That's the way I'm seeing it. I want to challenge myself. I'm not into all these. It sounds good going out and getting a knockout first round, but these boys they're not on your level per se. I want to go out and get challenged. I want to knock these boys out that are on my level. That's when I'll get the right gratification for it, I think.
What I will say, sometimes when a fighter comes with the same ambition as you, he's going to open up a little bit more. Yes. It's hard to knock these journeymen out because they're always on the back foot, they're skipping around, high guard, but you're doing it. You're knocking them out, so when somebody comes out with the same ambition as you, it's going to be an even brutal knockout.
Well, when you put the guard up, you punch through it. That's the thing. A guard's only there until you punch through it, so I'm looking forward to it.
When I spoke to you the first time, I said Bam Bam, and I said to you, is it because you knock people out? And I think you went 4 rounds in your last fight before that interview, and I was like, why did they call you Bam Bam? And since that interview, there you go, I've sparked something in you, but you've had 2 first-round knockouts, but the name fits you perfectly now.
That's it. That's what I want. Knockouts, Bam Bam, 1, 2, so it was uppercuts again tonight, so here's what I want a clean knockout this time. No stoppage next one, so we'll go for a clean knockout, but
Well, listen, let's hope that you get that step up, you get these titles in 2024, and no doubt this camera and this microphone will be in your face in the near future. So I'll see you in the next one, brother.
Thank you very much,
Reece. Cheers, man. Cheers.